Hello, everyone, and welcome. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about Google Classroom, the Classwork tab, and specifically adding topics. The Classwork tab is where teachers create assignments and organize them. So the Classwork page is designed to kind of use topics in order to keep everything organized. If you just had a list of topics all laid out, that would get very confusing for students. So it's better if you can keep them organized, and you would do so by using topics. Now, you can organize them using any method you would like. A typical classroom method might be unit number or the unit that you're working on, or a chapter number, the chapter you're working on. You could organize in a way that talks about assignments. So you could organize by assignments and quizzes, essays, that kind of thing as well. It's kind of up to you how you want to set your classwork page up. But we're going to talk a little bit about how we can create topics for our classwork page. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is log into Google Classroom. Once you're into Google Classroom, you can click on that Classwork tab. And you'll notice in my Classwork tab, I have everything organized. I have class resources as a topic. I have creating a fillable PDF as a topic, and then Zoom as a topic, and then various different assignments or other kinds of materials are underneath those topic areas. Well, let's show you how to create a topic. I'm going to click on the blue Create button at the top, and I'm going to choose the word topic at the bottom of that list in the drop-down. All you have to do is figure out what you want your topic to be called, and then type it into the box. In our case, I'm going to use the word web links. You might have web links under a class resources tab, and you might have web links under your individual assignments in your classroom. But for our particular case here, I'm going to create a topic called web links so you can see what this looks like. You click on the add button and web links appears. That is all there is to it, but I'm going to show you one special bonus piece of information that I think can be kind of nice and add something really fun to your classroom. You'll notice that in some of my examples down here, I have pictures like the camera next to the Zoom, and the paper next to a fillable PDF, and the books next to class resources. And even down here under the individual assignments, I have some emojis that are present. Under any of these topic headings, you have the ability to add different emojis. I'm going to show you how to do that so you can kind of make your classroom a little more customized and look a little bit, I don't know, more professional, a little nicer for your students. In this case, I've got web links created already, and I don't have to delete that and recreate it. Instead, I can click on these three dots here, and I can choose to rename that topic, and I can put something in front of web links. So I'm going to go to a site called getemoji.com, and under this search bar right here, I'm going to type in the word link. Okay, so here I have, remember my topic is web links. So I'm going to go ahead and click, and you can choose any one of these different topics down here, and I'm going to choose the word link for mine. You can scroll down and you can see how the emoji is going to look based upon the given platform. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Samsung, and this is how it will appear on the end users in the end users' browsers or applications. So all you have to do to use this emoji is click on the copy button, and you'll notice that little word copied popped up there. Now you can go back to your Google Classroom, and you can press Control V on your keyboard to put to paste that emoji in that place, or in the place where your cursor is located. In my case here, I'm going to click on the rename button, and now my web links topic has a really cool little graphic associated with it. It's a really nice way that you can customize your Google Classroom. Well, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you all have a great day.